Saturday night, like I said, San Antonio is going to have a new world champion, and the star will be born.
On that night, a fearless young lion, yet to taste the deep waters of a full 12-round bout, faced off against one of the kings of the lighter divisions, the battle-tested Carlos Cuadras.
I am ready, man.
Legends aren't always born in the spotlight. Sometimes, history begins when no one's watching, just like it did in the clash between Carlos Cuadras and a young, hungry Jesse Rodriguez.
You know, he's not the same Carlos Cuadras he was a few years back, so I feel like this is my time to shine and my time to become a superstar.
It was youth against grit, flash against legacy. Let's take it back to the start of 2022 and break down the highlights of Carlos Cuadras versus Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez.
Too much too soon for Bam Rodriguez, or right place, right time.
Carlos Cuadras, a warrior forged in 100-plus amateur battles, rose to claim the WBC super flyweight crown from 2014 to 2016. 45 pro fights later, El Principe still stands unshaken, his ironclad chin and granite-hard resolve turning enemy overhands into mere background noise. With surgical distance control and clockwork timing, he dictates every frame, weathering storm and setting the pace like the seasoned vet he is. Early in 2022, Carlos Cuadras was primed to battle Sri Saket Sorungvisai for the vacant WBC super flyweight crown, until the Thai powerhouse fell ill and bowed out. The undercard teetered on the brink of collapse, the night's excitement hanging in the balance, and then, at the last possible moment, a hero stepped through those ropes to save the show.
I want to be one of those fighters that 20 years from now, they're like, oh, y'all remember Bam Rodriguez? He was a bad dude, and I want to be one of those legends.
Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez is a whirlwind in gloves. His snap-fast two-punch combos and slick footwork leave opponents scrambling for answers. Blessed with a granite chin and ring IQ, he turns pressure into his playground. From the first bell, Bam's fearless aggression and sniper precision counters make it clear he's no rookie, but a rising force ready to rewrite the super flyweight scene. At the dawn of 2022, he was a young, gifted prospect grinding his way up on the undercards of boxing's biggest names. 14 battles over 8 and 10 rounds already on his record, driven by the unshakable belief that his moment would come. But did he ever imagine that his shot would land this fast?
When I got the call, I was originally on the undercard of Carlos Cuadras versus Rungvisai. Rungvisai gets sick, so you know they need someone to save the card, and I'm the closest in weight to Carlos Cuadras. So you know why not ask Jesse, see if he's crazy enough. And that's when I got the call, and I was hungry for a world title shot. So when it presented itself, I had no option but to take it.
At just 22 years old, this young lion stepped up on 6 days' notice to the biggest challenge of his life. A full 12-round war against a battle-hardened champion 2 weight classes above. That's the mark of a real man chasing his dream, with a world title shining on the horizon.
This is for the Super Flyweight Championship of the World.
Both fighters came out feeling each other out, but right off the bat you could see Rodriguez was comfortable letting it go, pressing the action, working that stiff jab, and looking to set the pace Quadras, the seasoned former champ, circled off the jab's rhythm, trying to find a home for his sharp counters and mix in the odd body shot.
See that subtle little shift right there, the pivot of Bam Rodriguez. You're going to see a whole lot of that.
I'll land a couple, you land a couple. Good uppercut and then an answer from Quadras. What advantages do you think?
Principe stayed patient, slipped a couple of jabs, then fired back with a crisp left hook to remind Rodriguez that he wasn't just a punching bag. Meanwhile, Bam showcased that youthful spark, cutting off awkward angles and firing crisp shots, letting him snatch the early rounds and bank the fight's opening on his ledger.
Good combination there from Bam.
As of right now,
Quadras answering back is Rodriguez.
This was the round where Jesse made his statement. A blistering right uppercut snapped Quadras' head back and sent him to the canvas. Suddenly, the veteran's toughness was on trial. Quadras beat the count, but you could see he was rocked. His legs weren't as sturdy, and his eyes looked a step slower.
hey, good? Damn, that's beautiful.
Well, Quadras knows he's in a fight now.
In the third, Rodriguez smelled blood and went full throttle, landing thunderous combinations from the outside, throwing that straight right like a freight train.
Overhand left, scores again.
See, Rodriguez can't stand in front of Quadras too long.
Oh, nice left hand to the jaw.
After the knockdown, Rodriguez circled in mid-ring, punishing Quadras' body with short rights and left hooks, making the lightweight work feel like a heavyweight's grind.
Quadras didn't seem to be too concerned with Rodriguez before this fight. The in-ring IQ being displayed by Rodriguez is not that of a 22-year-old. There's no way to...
Quadras tried to rally with a crisp overhand right, his signature shot, but Rodriguez slipped under it and countered to the ribs, reminding us he's got slick defensive chops too.
Good body shot right there. That hurt Quadras. Love that.
Yeah, left right to the sternum.
This is for the WBC super flyweight title. That's largely because the WBC is once again...
Both men started trading leather. Quadras went low with body shots to slow down the younger fighter's legs, while Rodriguez dug right hooks to the midsection, mixing it up like a savvy vet.
These guys go forehead to forehead.
Still, in that round, you could see Rodriguez's gas tank was deeper. He ended the frame strong, peppering Quadras with choppy shots and showing he'd be here till the final bell. By the end of the round, Quadras' corner started shaking their heads. This kid was for real, and their man was beginning to leave his wheels out there.
Rodriguez said he tried boxing after watching his brother in the gym. So again, Rodriguez will become the youngest world title holder in boxing today.
Never shot Bam Rodriguez.
Cut him upstairs as Quadras was defending for the body.
He's a tough man. That's hard to keep down.
Left hook there.
By mid-round, Rodriguez was scoring at will, landing the flushest shots to the head, showing off that killer instinct that's got pundits calling him the next big thing.
Never been 12 rounds before. There's a part of you in like around 8, 9 rounds say maybe I should slow down.
No, come on, get it
Shot
up.
right on the belt line for Quadras.
The pace stayed relentless. Rodriguez worked the angles, feinted a jab, and then slammed a right hook, crease right, into Quadras' temple, making the veteran's legs white under the skin.
Oh, there's an uppercut, a good one for Bam.
It's there, the experience.
Nice big uppercut, a good one there for Quadras.
Quadras, game as ever, backed up 2 steps, spun off the ropes, and let loose a thudding left to the body, his best shot of the fight.
Body shots by Quadras right there. Little strong shots to the body.
Looked like he had lost Edward Vasquez, but one judge had him winning.
Be able to fight this entire time.
Nice right hand for Quadras as we look at Chris Mannix's scorecard.
But it didn't stun Rodriguez. He just shook it off, cruised forward with a chopping left that kept Quadras from getting comfortable.
Landed 4 good shots and went back to the stick. Beautiful shot right there with the left uppercut. Now he can feel that the size advantage is taking effect now.
Time on the shelf for Quadras.
That was a great short left hand from
Quadras knew he needed a knockout to save face, so round 10 began with him swinging like a man possessed. An overhand right landed flush, but Rodriguez just shook it off, barely blinking.
That was a beautiful round by Pan Rodriguez, just boxing right there.
Oh, that right hand scores. Well, he is living out his dream now, but just ate a right hand from Quadras.
Rodriguez, check him. See, it's shots like those, even though Rodriguez...
Jesse seized the moment, instantly jabbing at Quadras' eye, opening a small cut above the brow. Blood dripped, the Principe's vision blurred, and the fight was slipping away even faster.
Started looking at the crowd, got caught by Bam Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think Quadras thought the referee was going to...
Rodriguez, however, was ruthless. He pinched the action to the ropes, cracked a right uppercut that wobbled Quadras, then unloaded a 4-punch combo that sounded like a shotgun
Giving him
blast.
that opportunity because not staying in front of him too long, using footwork and angles. You can credit footwork for that. Not comfortable with the decision, still trying to hurt Carlos Cuadras.
Even in the championship rounds, Rodriguez showed no mercy. He threw that stiff jab, followed by a sniper-like right hand that snapped Quadras' head back like a whip.
Still have an effect on your face. You can see how red the face of Jesse Rodriguez is.
Oh, nice left hand scores for Bam. Great showing by both of these fighters, but it appears to be...
When the final bell sounded, the judges' cards were a formality.
Jesse Rodriguez!
Rodriguez had dominated every corner of the ring, earning a unanimous decision and etching his name in the title holder ranks as boxing's next rising star.
You are looking at the youngest world champion in boxing today.
Star is born. Jesse Rodriguez jumped up 2 divisions, the youngest world champion boxer.